This Vinny Vid production video brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget the 5% discount code BNSS6951. Hey everybody, welcome to another Friday night with Cuzin Vinny. Yes sir, Bob. Let's see who we got in here tonight. Spoolkill River Valley. Hey John, what's going on? Dwayne Ernest, BNSF Bishop. Mike Dalton, John Tanzillo, Bruce Giroux. How's it going, Bruce? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Indian Head Valley, Wilmer. How's it going, buddy? Lenny, BNSF 1982. Nathan Delay. How's it going, buddy? PDR Engineer. How's it going, buddy? John 2618. Ron Pisco. How's it going, my little brother? KRP, Corey. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. EJ and E, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. New Haven Rails, Ron, how's it going? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Z-Scale Ray, how's it going? Hey, Ray, I was thinking maybe you should get your Starbucks before the show so you could drink it during the show. That might be a good idea. I'm only giving you a hard time, buddy. Jeff Allen, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you here. Dave, BNSF N-Scale, how's it going? Where'd you find the trees? Oh, they were in my backyard. I just thought a little different background would be nice. And I got to tell you guys about the situation last week, the whole blooper thing that was going on. Let's see who else we got in here. John Tanzillo, Ron Pisco, I said hello to. Ron Pisco, Sparky, is Sparky here? Hello, Sparky, little brother. How's it going, my friend? Good evening, Model Railroaders. Oh, really? Wow. How cool is that? That's the second one. James Young, how's it going, my friend? That's the second one I heard of derailment on Horseshoe Curve. And I also have one of my subscribers that actually did a demonstration on his layout of what happened. So, yeah, I don't remember who it was. I'll have to go back and look at that. Kenwood Griffin Jr., how's it going, my friend? JC Riptrack, how's it going? JC, I'm going to mention you later on, but I don't know a time, so you need to give me a time. Did any sticker down here? Why are you saying that, man? Randy, how's it going, my friend? Let's see who we got here. Ron Pisco, Sparky, a little refreshing, all good. Oh, okay, thank you. So are you telling me that I froze up? Is that what you're trying to say? 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight. Okay, let me put that down here. Let's see. And that's Sunday, right? 4 p.m. Did you say Mountain Time? Where is it? Stop. Mountain Time. Mountain Daylight. All right, we got that straightened out now. Let's see. BNSF 6599. Shane, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you. It's been a while since you've been here. Good to see you in here, though. I always appreciate you guys being in here. And let me just see something here. What do we got? 30 watching right now. Okay, that'll work for now since we're only 2 minutes into the show. Lake Butler Railroad. How's it going, my friend? Anyone here in Chicago right now? William Sullivan. How's it going, my friend? I watched the video, dude. It was good. I like it. You know, like I said, everybody has bugs when they first put a layout together, so don't worry about it. Just work them out. Check out my video on flex track on curves, and you'll be okay, good to go. Randy's rock and roll McCarter, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. We got Dustin. I think I said hello to Dustin, but if not, Dustin's N Scale Railroad. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. Jack, how's it going, buddy? Hey, yes, sir, Bob. All right, so what else we got? Train Guy 56. How's it going? I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to say hello and all that stuff, and then we'll finally get on with this. Thanks for the shout out last week. Much appreciated. No problem, Ron, Mr. Ron Fiscal. I sincerely appreciate what you do for me also. And I'm glad to see that you have taken what I have taught you to a second level. And I really, really think you did a good job with that. So, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Alright, well, I think Jack is with the double words is hey Jack. That's cool, Jack. No problem. All right, so now you guys, I'm not really good at doing all these shout outs. I just want to basically mention the channel, and you guys go and check them out for yourself. All I can do is give you kind of like an overview of what I've seen. Thank you again for the shout out last week. I'm over 800 now. Appreciate it. No problem, Ron. I'm glad that helped you out. You know, and it seems that most of the shout outs that I do usually gain about 10. I mean, I do check them a couple of days after I do my live stream. I do check them, and I do write them down on the side here, so I know what I started with, so I know. Oh, Dwayne Ernest, thank you so much, buddy. Anyone else having trouble with doing podcasts? I tried last week. Well, Dustin, if you're using your cell phone, I don't think you're allowed to do that unless you have 1,000 subscribers. And Roy Hardwood can attest to that because he went through a hard time to get his 1,000 so he could start doing his live streams again. But you might want to check into that because I think that's what's going on with you if you're using your phone. Bruce Giroux, that sucks, train guy. What I miss? Ron Brights, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Wow, I'm missing something here. What happened with Train Guy 56? I guess I'll have to wait and read it tomorrow and see what's going on. Dave Strange, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. All right, guys. Well, you know, I always do this at the start of my shows, so let's get on with this. We're 6 minutes into the show, and I think we can then start doing this right now. So let's see if this works. All right, guys. Well, you know, like I always do these shout outs, and like I said, I'm not really too good at doing shout outs. I mean, I say what I see, and that basically is. So the first shout out we're going to do tonight is to a person who's got an O gauge. Now, Nate Tyagaton might want to watch this guy, O gauge. He's got a layout that's under construction, and he's also does the second video I watched. He does a run session on his layout. He's got about 3 or 4 trains running around. So the person I'm talking about now is Mr. Carl's Trains. And yeah, you guys need to give him a check out. He's got 56 subscribers right now. If everything goes the way it's always been, he'll probably have 66 tomorrow or the day after. Anyhow, we'll get back to the next guy. Now, the next guy I got off of Wilmer. I watched his last Not Bad. And congratulations, Wilmer, on your 50th episode. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. I love the shows. And unfortunately, I can't watch them as soon as you put them out, so I get to watch them whenever I can. But anyhow, this person here is, and I don't know how to say this, but it's PEJ''S, Peage's Workshop. He shows how he is doing a revamp on one of his box cars to make a box car for his actual layout. So you might want to watch that. And in the second video, he does a run session also. And the person I am talking about now is Paulville, Gravemont, and New Jersey Railroad. Wow, that's a mouthful to say. Anyhow, he's starting out, when I checked him out, he had 41 subscribers. Maybe we can get him up to 51 after tonight. So guys, check him out. You know, I don't say these, you know, just to say, just to take up time. I actually watch these videos, and I like them, and that's why I put them up there for you guys to watch also. Now, I always do a third shout out, and it's usually my featured channel. And this featured channel tonight is going to be for a person who has been with me probably as long as I've been doing these live streams. Anyhow, he went to the N-Scale convention. He found kits that had been discontinued by Walthers, and I know by the kits that he bought, they were quite spendy. Also, he does a video on a mail call of a winning that he did from John Dilly's contest. The person I'm talking about tonight is Mr. EJ and E. Jeff. Jeff, thank you so much for being a supporter on my channel. I really appreciate it. I love your videos. So keep up the good work, buddy. We'll talk, and we'll keep watching your videos. Guys, he's got 272 as of tonight. Let's see if we can get him up to maybe push him up to 300. Who knows? Very interesting. All right. Now you also know, and guys, I just want you to know, that while I'm doing my stuff here, I'm not really looking at the chat. So if you have any questions, I will read them and answer them as I have done for last week. I have a couple of questions here from last week for you guys to watch. For you guys to watch. For me to answer you guys. That's what I meant to say. Anyhow, the people that have helped me sustain this live stream for as long as I have been are a handful of people, and I really do appreciate it, guys. But anyhow, they are Chasco, Dwayne Ernest, Ron Pisco, Cowboy Valley and Timberline Junction, and John Dilly. Guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And I did get a piece of equipment. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring it over here and show it to you. But anyhow, it's a switcher, not a train switcher. No, it's a switcher that I can change from camera to camera. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I got it sitting over there. I used it, and I'm not really too happy with it because it kind of like, it's got even more of a lag to switch from one camera to the other. I just like this one because it switches so fast. Are you kidding me? We just had thunderstorm 2 nights ago. We had 2 days of rain, dude. Yeah. So yeah, it does rain here, buddy. Carl's Train. Boy, I wish you were here a little sooner. Oh, you did see it. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah. So you guys, Carl is here. Go ahead and check the three dots alongside of his name. Go ahead and check out his channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to him. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And like I said, he's got 56 right now, as when I watched the video, which was 2 days ago, I think. So he may have more than that. But yeah, so go ahead and check him out. Happy Lux. Nice to see you in here, buddy. Let's see. Okay, so announcements. First of all, I'm going to show you this on Tony's build. I wanted to have the windows painted on both sides because if you take the roof off, I want to be able to see a painted window, not a piece of clear plastic going across the window and glued to the walls. So I used this stuff right here, and it may come by different brands or whatever, but this is a Model Masters, and it's Clear Hearts Cement or Window Maker. Now I've used it to glue acetate to windows, and it dries clear so you don't see it. But I actually tried and make a window out of it. Dwight Curley, how's it going? Jerry Sadielli, nice to see you here, buddy. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I shouldn't because it's Italian and I should be able to say it. Anyhow, these are the windows that are going to be going into Tony's build. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but you can see the glass, the shine off the glass. And that's on both sides. And now I was able to paint both sides. So now when he takes the roofs off of the building, you'll be able to see nice painted windows when he reveals them. All right, so let's see. All right, Dustin, nice to see you in here. Have a good night, buddy. Talk to you later. All right, so where was I up to? Oh, yeah, okay. Roy Hardwick's contest, Container Man 68, I think is coming to a close this week. He said, mentioned something about the 27th. I don't remember what it was. I think that's when it ends. I'm not 100% sure. Thank you, Ron. I'm not 100% sure, but I think also he's doing a live stream after Sparky's show on Wednesday to draw the winners. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have entered into his contest. On my contest, thanks to you guys, and thanks to M&M Shortline Railroad, Marty. Marty did a Container Man. Here's some money. Here's some money so I can get a shout out next. Thank you, Roy. Roy, go ahead and post what your plans are for your contest, because I really don't remember. I know you said something about the 27th, and I know you said something about Sparky's live stream. So please go ahead and mention it down here. And also, you guys, Sparky, what you did last week with that one person that was in here, and I don't want to mention his name because he is in here, but I want you to watch out for him because I think he's just a young kid, and I don't know if he understands how this all works. Okay, so if you see him in here, just give him a reprimand first. You know, that's the routine. Who knows anything? Second round, Hushy first, second in 2 weeks. Yep. I know the first one. I heard of the first one. I didn't know about the second one. So this is actually something new. Let's see. Yeah, you better. Also, Ralph has been posting stuff on here for Yankee Dabbler. He goes to their website. He looks at the certain deals that they got, and then he posts it on here. So you guys might want to check them out. And I want to thank the few guys that have bought from them already. And I really do appreciate that. And I'm sure that Bob and his son Michael both appreciate that. So please, guys, if you have to buy something, just go ahead and give Yankee Dabbler a check out and see what they got. Compare their prices, man. I'm sure that they are cheaper. All right. My contest. Like I start to say, because of Marty from M&M Shortline, I not only got the 5 back that I lost, but I got, what do I have? Where is it? I got 9 on top of that. So right now I have 3,409, which means I need 91 subscribers so I can do my contest. Let's see, is Norman here? Ron Fiscal. Give Roy another shout out. Okay, thank you. Guys, if you don't know Roy Hardwick, Container Man 68, you guys really need to check him out because he does some road trips in his truck and he goes through some awesome places. And I told him a long time ago, he's got the best job in the world. He drives a truck, he gets the rail fan whenever he can, and he videos his truck driving all the time. So he goes through all the different states, all these different roads and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't checked him out, go give Roy a check out. See what I'm talking about. Let's see, extra mechanical refurb, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Ralph, thank you so much. Okay, so I also heard this past week that Google Hangouts is going bye-bye. And that's going to hurt a lot of different people that do Hangouts on a weekly basis or a monthly basis or whatever. And I don't know how they're going to do that. And I really don't know why Google's taking it away. It's just so stupid. Hello, Norman. Nice to see you in here, buddy. Sitting here at truck stop now. Okay. You should do some videos of your driving stuff too, Dwayne. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe one of these days you and Roy could meet up somewhere. I'm sure he probably got in touch with you already to do that. So, like I said, the Hangouts are going away as of August 1st, and I don't know why. I have not heard a reason. All I heard was that they're going to be getting rid of it. No money for Google. You know, I thought about that too. You know, here on live chats, they have an opportunity to make money off of my super chats that I get because they get 30%. So it's advantageous for them to keep the live chats going because they do make money. Anyhow, yeah, yeah. Sorry, Roy. That would be cool if you did get up there, you know. But oops, that's not supposed to happen. All right, there we go. Let's see, Missouri River Railroad. Nice to see you in here. Windows School or YouTube. You're right, Sparky. You are absolutely 100% right. All right, let's get down to the weekly live streams. Now, Tayagatan Valley Railroad and Coal Company, he did his first one after taking a little bit of a break this past Monday. He did good, and I strongly recommend you guys watching him. He's on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. On Track Tuesday with a special guest star this next Tuesday coming up is going to be John from TSG. So you guys might want to check out that live stream that's going to be coming up, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern also. All the times I give you are 7 p.m. Eastern unless otherwise noted. Then we have on Wednesday night, we got my little brother Sparky 107 doing his at 7 p.m. Eastern. And he's got some good stuff going on his live streams also. Thursday, I'm not too sure yet. I mean, I have not heard from Rodney. He hasn't texted me lately, so I really don't know if he's actually going to be doing any more live streams. So yeah, so I think I messed up here. Anyhow, all right. So anyhow, on Friday, you got to deal with me, of course. And like I said, now the Hangouts is probably going to affect Ron Toyman and Gaffa because they're not going to be able to do their Hangouts anymore. So they have other options. I mean, they probably can do a Hangout or some similar to Hangout on Facebook, or they could even use Skype or whatever to do that. Let's see. I'm reading some of the comments here. All right, so we have a newcomer. Well, not actually a newcomer. On Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, JC Rip Track. That's John. So you guys might want to tune in to see him. StreamYard Vinny. Because of the trees? Okay. Okay, so that takes care of all of that business. I can take this and put this away. All right. Now, I had a couple of questions, like I said earlier, from a couple of people last week, and I didn't see Brian in here, but that's too bad because one of the questions was his. Oh, you just watched the video? How cool! So there is a video up on that, then, huh? Okay. Anyhow, D and RGW Brian asked a question about Yankee Dabbler. Now, he wants to know if he can use the code BNSF6951 on a sale item. Now, I really don't know the answer to that, but what I would suggest to him is to go and do his checkout as normal. Down at the bottom at checkout, you'll see a special code. Enter that. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, then just either continue on buying or just cancel your order. I don't know. I really can't be sure about that. I may have to talk to Bob about that and find out for sure. And also, and I didn't see him in here either. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. All right, well, Rodney, well, I hope you feel better, buddy. I hate to hear when people. Troy Man's taking the summer off. Okay, that's cool. All right. So Hastings BNSF N-Scale Modeler also asked me, what is the building behind me? Well, this building, the building that's directly behind me, is the old Santa Fe depot. Of course, Santa Fe doesn't run there anymore, and the building is now a office building. And I really don't know what the buildings are behind it. Like everybody said, they suggested it might be the courthouse, or it might be jail. Who knows? You tell me. Okay, well, you're here. I hope you have fun because we're about to get into what I have planned for tonight. I have a question. I am working on. You guys know that I'm working on Wilmer's build. And speaking of number 4, part 4 will be up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock my time, which makes it 12 o'clock Eastern. So just figure 3 hours from whenever I say, because that's the time difference between us right now. Um, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. Hey, it'll come back to me. Uh, Thank you, Sparky. All right, I didn't say hello to Ralph. How's it going, Ralph? I noticed you putting things up there, but I didn't say hello to you anyhow. Hello, Ralph. Glad to see you in here. All right, so my question was, I had to do some touch up on the interior of Tony's build, and I showed at the very beginning when I started doing this project that I used the camo brown for the interior color. So I had to do some touch-ups. I masked everything off nice and pretty, and I sprayed it with the same stuff again. It came out a different color. It came out lighter by a whole bunch. And now I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. I mean, I know I always say adapt and overcome, but I don't know. I don't know how to do this. It means I might have to either take all my stanchions and all my steel work that's in there out and repaint it, or go through the hassle of masking everything up and repaint it. I don't know yet. So, like, lots of primer. Yeah, I guess. Uh, you know, and it's like, okay, my motto is adapt and overcome when you run into a situation. So now I don't know how to do this. I think the best way for me to do this is to mask everything off. Anyhow, we're going to get on to what this live stream is about, and we are going to build a small end scale shack. We're just going to build 4 walls, and that's it. And I don't know. You know what? Let me switch the cameras right now so you might be able to see this a little bit better. I guess maybe I should turn it on. That would help, I guess. Need a minute. Yeah. Anyhow, we'll get over to here. And as you can see, I'm going to be using the posted sign, private property, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but down here on the bottom, I have a little shack drawn out. And so what we're going to do with that, oh, you know what, before we get into this, let me do this again. Before we get into this, I want to explain the bloopers that was happening last week. It was so funny. I couldn't understand why you guys were saying my hip needs to get replaced and this and that and the other thing. Okay, so when I watched the replay, I realized that number one, I had a piece of blue tape right here on my work board, and because it was blue, it was getting some of the background in it. Then I also realized that I was wearing blue shorts, and it was picking that up also. So where I'm sitting now, where you see me sitting now, it was actually picking up that little bit of blue that you see down there. And then the third thing was down here in the corner, it was picking up a little bit of the blue curtain that I had behind me. So yeah, it was pretty funny. And Sparky, you were right. I was kind of pissed off about that. Aloha Nation, how's it going? Aloha Milton, I'm sorry. Nice to see you here, buddy. Anyhow, we're going to do this little project right here. And all of these measurements are end scale measurements, and they were done with my end scale ruler. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually cut these pieces out. But before we do that, like I tell you guys all the time, when you start a new project, you put a new blade in. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. Put a new blade in here and we'll be good to go. And this actually was a 100-pack of blades, and it was from Ron Piskel. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. And I know there's a lag on this camera. I still haven't gotten around to fixing it. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and loosen this guy up. Take the old blade out. Put the new blade in. Lock her down. Alright, so now there's a couple of different things you need to know. If you cut on the inside of the line, then all your cuts have to be on the inside of the line, and that goes the same if you're on the outside of the line. Then all your cuts need to be on the outside of the line. The reason for that is so you don't have any discrepancy in the sizes and so on and so forth. So with that being said, it's a great way to recycle. That's true. And you know what, Ray, if you can see this over here, can you see how much that cost? 88 cents. Now, again, this is not going to be for a permanent building on your layout. This is for a space saver. So you can put a building in a place and you'll be able to see if it's going to work for you and all stuff like that. So I am going to go ahead and cut this on the line. And it shouldn't take too many passes on this because it's thin plastic. This plastic is only 5 millimeters, half a millimeter thick. There we go. Alright. Turn it around this way. And again, we're going to go on the line. Now, I'm not going to put windows and doors in here and so on and so forth because, like I said, this is only going to be a space saver. So anyhow, there's your first wall. That's going to be a side wall. And I always leave a little bit of space in between my drawings because I always have to compensate for the blade, the thickness of the blade. So we'll go ahead and do this guy here. Alright, don't give me a hard time now. Don't cut the fingers, Vinny. Leave the fingers alone. Alright. This one here got cut a little bit. I can trim that side up a bit. Alright, and we'll go here on this line. Now this is the most important step of your build, is to get all your cuts accurate and precise to the size that you want. And you can see that this building here is going to be 30 feet long and 15 feet high. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and start with the next one. These will be the end walls. And again, we're going to do him on the line. Now, there's something I need to tell you about. If you have something like this where you're going to have a slanted roof or a pitched roof, however you want to call it. Okay, I need to do this guy. If you are using, let me stop this for a minute. If you're using like a textured type plastic like this one, which is they call this novelty siding, but if you're going to use something like this, then you have to do your end walls opposite each other. And you can see that this one here is taller here, shorter here, and then the same thing is here. So if this was textured, you would flip it around and it would work out where the texture is actually on the outside of the building. Alright, and again, we're going to be on the line. Okay, and there's one. Now this wall is 20 feet wide. The back end is going to be 18 feet tall, and the front end is going to be 15 feet tall. And that's going to give us like a little shack kind of deal. Alright, so now we will go ahead and do this guy. I think this measurement might be off a little bit. Let me check this measurement real quick. This should be 18. 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, it looks good there. Actually, it looks a little tall. Sorry guys, I just want to get this correct. 15, 16, 17, 18. So it is It's right there. Sure, this size 15. Okay. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If it doesn't look right, you need to always recheck your measurements just to be sure that everything is cool. All right. There we go. All right. So what I was saying was, when you build it like this, okay, and you have texture on this side, you want the texture to be opposite. So when you turn it around, the texture will be on the outside and be on the outside here. So that's why I tell you you need to do it this way. If you're using just plain styrene, then you could do both of them in the same direction. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get my old Faithful out, and I have a couple of scrap pieces of this number 175 is what I use for supporting the corners and the roof and the floor and all that stuff. I already have my chopper set up, and these are, I think, 12 feet. Let's see. These are, yeah, 12 feet. Okay, so I need four of these. Yeah, one, two of these, four of these, four. Sorry. So anyhow, like I said, I already got my chopper set up. I'll go ahead and do that. And this one here, let's see, let's turn him around. Oh, let's go this way. See? Okay, and then we're going to need one for the floor. So what I'll do is I'll mount these guys first, and then we'll measure out the floor and see what the floor size needs to be. And I'll be using my Model Masters glue, which I like very much. Works very well for me. I've been using it for a lot of years now. And we'll go ahead and put a bead of glue right here. And we'll take one of these guys, and we'll put him even with the floor. And always make sure that you're even at the ends and the walls. This way you have a good joint there. Don't push it like I just did. Alright. And now we'll do the other side. And you know what? I need to clean this end up first. Alright, I'll sand it down later. Okay, there's one point I want to bring out to you guys. Now, you can make this building a little bit longer or a little bit wider by the way you put it together. So what I'm saying is, if you take this and put the end wall on the outside of the side wall, you get one dimension this way. But now if you take it and go the opposite way and put the side wall on over the front wall, you'll get a different width. So I just want you guys to realize that. Don't make that mistake. And then also, whatever you do on one side, you need to do on the other. So in other words, if you take this guy and you put him on the outside of the side wall, you need to do the same here. Otherwise, your building will be cockeyed. And we'll let that dry, and we have to sand that down a little bit. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and do the second one here. And I'm not paying attention to which way if I have the lettering on the outside or not. Like I said, this is just going to be a space saver, so you guys can put it on your layout and see if it's going to work for you. Make whatever changes you can, such as Linda Lowe did on her project that she was doing. She realized that it wasn't looking right, and that's one thing I stress all the time. Your eyes, your brains, and your hands, and your intuition are what help you do scratch builds. It's got to look good to you. If it doesn't look good to you, then it's not good at all. That's the way I look at it. All right, so we got those two done now. Put this guy here, and then we take this guy and put him here, and we almost got a building. Holy mackerel, Andy! Okay, so what I would do now is I would take a sanding stick, and I would actually just go over the ends like this and make them nice and clean. And then we'll do this side here. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. Yes, my link to my Amazon page is in my description. You can find the Amazon page there. And I appreciate that. You know, I think I make 3% on what you guys buy off of there also. So any little bit of money that I can get helps me do these projects that I'm doing. All right, so like I said, I don't care that this is going to be on the outside. It doesn't matter to me right now because, like I said, this is only going to be a placeholder. All right, so we're going to take this guy and we're going to put him on the outside of the sidewall. And the reason why I say that, because when you look at a building, if you're looking at it this way from this side, you don't get to see the seam, and that's why I strive to get the seams hidden as best I can. So let's go here. And also, it would help if you guys had a square to make sure that your stuff is square. But I've been using the mat as my square, and it seems to be working out pretty good actually. So I put that there, and I can square him up right there. And I'm just going to let him sit up for a minute, let the glue set on that before I do the other one. You know what? I made a boo-boo. Yes, I did. I was supposed to make this wall 18 feet to match up this guy, so we'll just pull this guy out real quick. And we will do 18 feet. There's my ruler. There it is. See, and even I make mistakes, guys, so 16, 17, 18 right there. Alrighty, so then we'll just, this is going to be 20 feet. So I'll knock off 20 feet here. Doesn't look right. And yes, it is though. Can't be. Oh, that means, duh. I'm making all kinds of mistakes in that, guys. It's 30 feet. No. And we can use this guy. All right. Mistake corrected, I think. This one here, I'm going to do like eyeball it, just do whatever. You know what, we can just put it right there. Wow, it's awful quiet. uh, and check this out, what's going on here. Let's see. Alright, so basically that guy should fit in there like that, but we'll give him a chance to set up for a minute. But meanwhile, we can put this guy on. Now another thing I didn't do with this, like I mentioned last week, is you need to sand this all down before you actually start gluing, because I don't think the glue will stick on the painted surfaces because it's way too glossy. Alright. And square him up a bit. Alright, we'll let that set up for a minute, and then we'll stick the back wall on. And that moved. Why did it move? I don't know. Okay. Now, this glue doesn't take very long to set up. I mean, it holds pretty good after a couple of minutes, but then it sets up a lot better overnight and so on. So now this wall will just go between these two walls, and you got yourself a little shack. So let me go ahead and stick some glue on here. So this could be anything on your layout. This could be a maintenance away shack. It could be whatever. Now also, you would do, let's see, do I have another scrap piece here? I do. No, I don't. Alright, so I'll just have to take a piece out of here. So what you would do is you would put one along the top and along the sides so you can support your roof. So I'm not gonna cut this piece up, only because I had not gotten out to the store yet to get some more of this number 175. But anyhow, you get the idea of how it's supposed to go. And this would make, like, let's say one window, one door, one window, one window. And the windows are fairly cheap. You can get a pack of windows for like $3.50. Now these are the windows that I messed up on Tony's build. But you can see that you put one window there, and it would fit just fine. This might not be the proper window. You'd have to look online so you get the proper windows. But anyhow, it was just I would do like this corrugated roof on here just to give it a little bit more detail and so on. But anyhow, as you can see, they took 20 minutes to do that, and then you have something to put on your layout somewhere just to see where it might work. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead back to the other camera, and we'll see what's going on in chat. All right, let's see. This is a little longer. Yeah, could be the sugar shack. Let's see what else we got. Build that shed, Vinny. I am doing that, Jack. It's not big enough. I don't know what that's about. Vinny scratch build is bigger than Sparky's shed. No, actually I think it's about half the size of Sparky's shed. And by the way, Sparky, you guys are doing an excellent job on that shed. I'm enjoy watching what you're doing there, and I understand next thing you're going to be doing is putting up the sheathing. That is cool, brother. Really cool. So when are we going to see trains running? All right. So let me put some of this stuff away here. Yeah, close this guy up. Now I wouldn't throw this piece that I messed up away because I might be able to use that somewhere else. But I mean, you could, like Ron did with his building that he's doing. All right, it was a craftsman kit, but you could always add on to this too if you wanted to. You could do something, make the building come out a little bit like this if you wanted to. There's nothing saying that you can't do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Make it bigger than what it actually is. It depends on what room you have and what you're looking for to make. Your imagination is the best thing for doing scratch builds. If you're not doing a prototype building, then scratch build is a lot of imagination. And as you can see, we got a cute little building right here. So yeah, I mean you could use this. It's small enough where you don't have to worry about it. If you put enough bracing in there, you don't need to worry about it. Uh, as long as you don't manhandle it too much, it'll stand up to the time. Anyhow, let's see. Someone said you should put the sheeting. No, no, no. You don't do it that way, Container Man. You always do the framework first, and then you put the sheeting up. Too bad. Yeah. Oh, John Dilly. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Were you in here all this time? If you were, I'm sorry for not saying hello to you. Yep, it's your model railroad. Make it yours. You got it, Ron. It is. It's your railroad. You do what you want with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Well, you know how heavy that would be to lift the sheathing and the framing up all at one time. No, I've never seen it done like that. I'm sorry. I'm going to argue that point with you. It's square if all his lumber is square, which most likely because it looked like he bought some good lumber, then it should work out. But I've never seen a construction site put up the walls with the sheathing on it already. I'm sorry, Frank Neer, nice to see you in here. Steve 87th PSAP. Not true. It's easy to sheathe for, especially when you're doing the second floor. Are you talking about doing it before the walls go up, or are you talking about when the walls are up? Because I've always seen that the framing go up first, and they use the bars into the dirt to keep it plumb and square, and then I see the sheeting going up on top of that. So I don't know. And maybe in Kansas they do it different. You can do it both ways, guys. Strong enough. If you're strong enough to. Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. I mean, Sparky looks like he's using 2x6s, and that alone will make the wall pretty darn heavy. Mike Dalton, done both ways. Okay. All right, Roy. So there. Okay, I stand corrected. So it can be done in both ways. That's right. You didn't argue with me on Monday night. It's done. Yeah. All right. Like I said, I've never seen it done with the sheeting done on the floor and then lifting the whole wall up. I've always seen the framing go up first and then the sheeting go on top of that. That's what I've seen both here in Arizona and in California when I lived in California. So anyhow, yeah. So let me get a slug of this stuff. Now you're probably gonna see the label gone on this. See, because it's blue, and that's one of the things that was happening last week also. Too far to come and help Sparky. Yeah, me too. I mean, if I lived, in this neighborhood, I'd be there helping him. I like doing construction work, and I guess that shows because I do a lot of scratch builds. Me, Sparky. Especially if you're helping. Are you intending to go over and help Randy? Are you intending to go help him? Rodney, are you going to be doing your your live streams on Thursday or no? Are you still messing around with your car and stuff like that? Yeah, the stud welds are up already. Yeah. As a contractor for 20 years. There you go. So James would know which way. I mean, like you said, it could be done both ways. And I've only seen it done that one way with the framing going up and then the sheathing going up on top of that. Anyhow, we got 7 minutes left. You guys want to go ahead and promote your channels. Now, don't forget, guys, I need 91 more subscribers so I can finally get my contest underway. And there'll be gift certificates, and I think there's a couple of my subscribers that are going to chip in and help with some other prizes and so on and so forth. I will be adding to the gift certificates that Bob already has done already. I will be adding to that so you guys get a little bit more. It will be 2 draws. Only one time this is going to happen. My first contest since a long time ago. It's going to be a HO draw and an N scale draw. So when you guys enter, you need to tell me what scale you are. Don't enter now. We're not ready yet. Just letting you know. Wow, Harrison, you really shot up there, buddy. 2,500, huh? Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good job, man. 96 was Z-scale Ray. Everyone's is everyone sick of UP 4014 videos? I have not watched him. Okay, why should we be sick of it? Is he doing something that shouldn't be done? If Frankie just give you a person. All right, well, just let me know when so I can make your announcement when I do my live streams. Try Friday, grow day. Not bad on Monday on track. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. RDNT 237. Carl's change 56. Now, Carl, you, let me see something here. You should get a few more tonight, Carl, because of my shout out. And usually, like I said, it's been pretty, where'd that guy go? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to organize this thing over here. From what I've seen so far, it seems like an average of 10 new subscribers in a couple of days after this live stream. So I hope that it stands true for you, Carl. So yeah. Let's see, Ron Fiscal, Cool Wilmer. Let's see, 3390. I went up for follower today. I went up 1 follower today. All right, cool. Container Man 1052. Up close and personal. 46 subscribers. You know what? I gave you a shout out a while ago there, Steve. I know I did. No problem, Carl. I mean, like I said, I really didn't describe it to a T. It's just kind of generalization of what the layout is about. I leave some of it so it would entice people to come over and look at your layout. And that's all I'm trying to do is just get, and that's the whole thing about this live stream stuff is to get the community to grow, and especially with the younger crowd to make them our future modelers. So if there's any young guys in here, I'm hoping that you gather on what's going on and start doing some stuff. But yeah, the stub welds are up already. TSG multimedia. Yeah, I already announced that, Sparky, in the beginning. Let's see CSX N-scale train videos. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. We're almost done. I wish you could make it in a little earlier so you can catch on what's going on. But anyhow, you could always watch the replay and see what's going on. Food for baseball game. Speaking of baseball, does anyone know when the Little League baseball starts? I know it's sometime now in July or August. I'm not 100% sure, but I am a faithful fan of Little League baseball. I just love watching those guys play ball. I mean, you know that they're playing with their heart because there's absolutely no money involved. I mean, they get a lot of stuff gratis from the Little League organization. They get their helmets, their uniforms, bats, gloves, balls, and stuff like that. But there's no money. And so when these guys play, they are playing just because they want to play and playing with their hearts. Anyhow, let's see. Let's see. All right, Dwayne. Thank you very much for showing up tonight, buddy. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight to everybody. I thought it was pretty good. Anybody give me a count as of right now, please? No, never mind. Thank you, Vinny. Oh, okay. About the baseball? Yeah. I think you're right. I think it's early August. I don't remember. I know I watch it in the summertime. I just don't remember. I know it's either July or August. Hey, no problem, Jeff. No problem, buddy. All right, and CSXNS has 43 subscribers. I'll have to check your channel out, buddy, and see what's going on with that. 42 and 29, that's it? Oh, man. I looked earlier. I know I had 50 at one point. So, anyhow, we got a minute to go, and what I do is, you guys, I always put on my outro music. It gives you guys about 2 minutes to say goodnight to everyone. As for me, I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, there'll be a premiere video coming up. It'll be part 4 of Tony's build. And I hope you guys join in and see what's going on with that build. I made a lot of progress in the last week on it, and right now, like I said earlier, I'm kind of stumped on what I'm going to do with the paint on the inside of this building. It's only one section. It's only one section about 1.5 inches wide that's actually a little bit lighter than the rest of the walls. I don't know, maybe I could leave it like that and say they painted it but they couldn't get the right color paint. I don't know, we could do something stupid like that. But anyhow, we'll talk to you guys next week, and we'll see how it goes. So bye for now.